BobRisky was chilling in an apartment. And when BobRisky was in that apartment, he was chatting with me. You all know that I never support Very Dark Black Man. But on this case, I am backing Very Dark Man up. BobRisky was never in prison. As a matter of fact, you all know that I've been supporting BobRisky. I defended him when Very Dark Black Man called him out as GAY. When Very Dark Black Man called him a transgender and older, I came out, I defended him because I do not like seeing people oppressed, irrespective of their sexuality. But you know what? BobRisky is an ungrateful person. He doesn't keep to his words. BobRisky never compensated me for everything I did for him on social media. I defended him a couple of times, and you guys know that. He's an ungrateful person, and I'm here with proof. He never ever went to prison. Check out the voice notes BobRisky sent me when he was in an apartment, chilling like a villain.
Hi, good morning. How are you? See, I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful. God bless you. I see everything you do. I see all your posts. People have been telling me, or this guy has been saying good things about you, has been posting you. Thank you so much. I'm fine. Like, I'm very fine. So don't be worried. Don't be stressed. I'm really fine. Don't worry. I'll tell you some things probably when I'm in position to explain.
Bob, can't you shut up? BobRisky, can't you zip your mouth? I went to prison, but I refuse to give anybody details about my prison record. I was very conscious not even to video myself when I came out of prison. What I did was I just put out a camera. They had blessing is out. I was conscious. What I used to announce my comeback was an old picture. Till today, Blessing, come and share your prison experience. I will laugh. A lot of people have been saying, Blessing, put mouth for this matter, put mouth for this matter. I'm not here to drag anybody to know whether it is true or whether it is not true. I am just upset. A lot of people get to say BobRisky didn't go to prison, he was chilling in an apartment, whatever. A voice note surfaced where BobRisky was saying plenty things. Somebody, they removed charges, EFCC collect 15 million, I no go prison, I was chilling in an apartment. For me, I know that BobRisky tells lies. It's part of controversy. It's part of the media. It's part of being a celeb. BobRisky lies. Lots of stories are fabricated. And even if there's a little bit of truth in what BobRisky says, most of them are fictions and imagination and sweetened. So for me, I take everything people say on the internet with a pinch of salt. So long as there is no video evidence, nobody saw BobRisky, BobRisky was not videoed in an apartment, BobRisky can lie. We know that. BobRisky fabricates, BobRisky exaggerates, now the mommy of Lagos. So for me, I don't care. You understand? Because I have not seen any visual evidence. Now just cho, and Bob the cap normally. We know. This video is not to drag Bob or to drag the other Oloriburuku. No. But I'm just saying, just because somebody said something in a record, doesn't make it true. After all, BobRisky did video. You people doubted BobRisky's cake. You people doubt a lot of things about BobRisky that he has said. You people doubted BobRisky G-Wagon. BobRisky came out and said a couple of people donated money for him. I passed that post because a lot of things were exaggerated. You can give BobRisky 200,000, BobRisky says 3 million. As a celebrity, it's also elevating your statue. People can actually send me 1 million and say, oh, Blessing. Say it's 2 million. Yes. Somebody can dash me 500k and come out and say blessing says 5 million. Yes. A lot of celebrities do this stuff.
Let me be honest with you. This type of people you see in this video are not the type you want to be friends with. This type of people who always want to benefit something when they did something are not people you make your friends. And a person like this one, who, when they do not get what they want, will resort to blackmailing, are not people worthy of your friendship. You must stay away from them. You heard what he said. He used to be a friend of BobRisky. In fact, he used to defend BobRisky. I don't know if BobRisky promised him something or not. I don't know. But he didn't get what was promised or what he thought he would get. And now he's become too bitter and he is sharing a lot of secrets. You see, I really detest people like this. They are sour taste to me. People whom, when you have an issue with, they resort to blackmailing are the worst. People who will share private conversation, private communication with the public because they just want to rubbish you because you guys have fallen apart are very, very bad people. So this guy was not supporting BobRisky out of love or out of concern. He was defending him because he wanted BobRisky to do something in return. Now, he said that he hates seeing people being persecuted for their gender orientation or sexual orientation. So if that were the reason why you were defending him, what has changed? What has changed? Has BobRisky changed from a trans person or a cross-dresser? Has he? Is BobRisky not still BobRisky? Has he stopped doing what he's been doing for many years now? He is still the same person. So why are you now sharing the private conversation you had with him? Why? If not out of greediness and selfishness and just bite belly, just bitterness, shared bitterness. Why? This guy is a very, very terrible guy. Honestly, he is one of the worst. Listen. There is something with me that most of you might have realized in the past few videos that I have made. There is this side of me that is, if I'm friend with you and we have private discussions about a variety of things, and for some reason we can no longer be friends, we decided to go our separate ways. Maybe you didn't keep to your word, or maybe I did not keep to my word, or one thing led to another. To me, that is immaterial. The most important thing is, if we decided to break away from our relationship, then let us break away and let everyone stay on their lane. And let us not blackmail each other with private conversations that we had. That is me. I will never go online sharing a private conversation I had with someone in private, in confidence, because those people did what I do not appreciate. I will never do that because I think it's wrong to do that. Now, if you are breaking away with somebody, just delete everything about them and let it go. And by the way, if you are not someone who has the intention of blackmailing somebody, you would not be keeping a record of your private conversation with other people. Except you are someone who has the mind of blackmailing other people. Except you're someone who is thinking that in the future, when those people do things to me that I don't appreciate it, I will use this conversation against them. Except you are that kind of person, you would not be keeping a record of private conversations you had with people. That is my point. And for this guy coming out now, telling us how he used to be a favorite person of BobRisky, how he used to defend BobRisky, how he did ton and ton of posts defending BobRisky, but all of a sudden, BobRisky has become too ungrateful and BobRisky has not compensated him for all the work he did. Was there any arrangement that you would be paid for the work you did? And if there was an arrangement for you to share positive things about BobRisky so that he pays you, then you were not doing that from your heart. You were being bought and paid. You were not doing that because you love to see everyone being treated equally or fairly. You were not doing that because you thought that trans people or cis people or cross-dressing people should be treated equally, should not be persecuted, should not be humiliated. You were not doing all that because of those reasons. You were doing it because Bob promised to pay you if and only if there was an arrangement to be compensated for your hard work. But if you did all those things for free and there wasn't any arrangement for any compensation, then you shouldn't hold Bob if he decided not to compensate you. You shouldn't be angry if Bob decided not to thank you for all your great work, because you did it from your heart and you wanted to do what you thought was the right thing. And by so doing, you don't deserve any compensation from anyone. You don't deserve any thank you from anyone. If you did it out of your own free will, if you did it out of the goodness of your heart, this is how you must see it. And before I go, let me just point out one small thing. And this should serve like a warning to all of us. Be careful how you share information with other people. Be very careful. Not everybody is your friend. Not everyone. Not everybody wish you well. There are people who don't wish you well, and so you must be very careful when dealing with them. Now, you might not know who wishes you well and who doesn't wish you well. You might not know. So you have to be careful when sharing very sensitive information. You have to be very careful. Look at the tape or the recording that VDM posted, where we can hear BobRisky allegedly saying all sorts of things. Now, we don't know how that recording was done or who recorded it and who gave it to Very Dark Man. We don't know. And also look at what the person in this video just shared. The text messages that he and BobRisky exchange. You must be careful. Sometimes our mouth will put us into big problems. Our mouth. We would put ourselves into very, very serious problems because we do not know what to share with the public and we do not know what to keep privately. We thought that everything can be shared with the public. We thought that everything should be happening ourselves. But some information are truly, truly dangerous. They are really, really dangerous. Let's say, for example, Bob actually got the 5-star treatment from the prison department that it is alleged he got. Let's say, for example, Bob wasn't really in prison cell, but rather in a private accommodation somewhere, as it is being alleged. What do you think happened next? All those people who might have been involved in getting this apartment for BobRisky may go down. They might go down for it. And BobRisky might be rearrested for corruption. Now he might be facing charges for corruption. And also, he might be forced to serve the prison sentence in a prison cell. And do you know who might have brought this to themselves? Well, that person might not be no other than BobRisky himself. This should be like a big example for all of us. We should use this as a learning experience, and we must know when to talk and when to shut up.